Hey, everybody, welcome to the Totally Not Happening podcast, where we give our thoughts about all things that are totally not happening in games, movies, music, and overall media with your host, Red Hood, and I'm joined by my wonderful co host, Conquer the World. Conquer, how we doing today?
I'm good. I'm good. How are you?
I am fantastic. I just finished watching this Superman movie. It was amazing. I I have
Yeah.
I have to first and foremost say that you were totally right when it comes to a certain character. I'm not going to tell you who. I want you to guess.
Okay.
I want you to guess.
Oh shoot. 'Cause the day of, I was trying really hard not to spoil it. Um, was it Mr. Terrific? Oh
Cl-
wait, no, Lex Luthor.
close, close. Both were really good. Both were really good. I absolutely, positively loved Guy Gardner. Now,
Oh yeah.
before we get
Yeah.
started, this is going to be a quick little intro to um, the podcast overall. I'm Red Hood. My background is mainly in things like comics, music. I like talking about those kind of things. We just wanted to start this podcast with my lovely host, Conquer the World. If you would like to introduce yourself.
So I think my background will be mostly into things like movies, Star Wars. I love Lord of the Rings, and then obviously I play a lot of games.
Play a lot of games like Expedition
Like
33.
yes, well, sort of. Yes.
You haven't been on your expedition grind?
No, I've been on that Marvel Rivals hustle. You know, the new season came out. I got to get that rank up.
I don't know why you keep playing Marvel Rivals when the reality is you are nothing.
Oh my God. Actually, it's not as bad as you think. It's really not. Because the first time she said it, I was like, oh shoot, here it comes. And then I was like, oh,
The fear
I'm
starts swell.
alive.
The fear starts swelling in.
Yeah, I was like, oh. I was like looking around. I was like, you good, bro? And everybody's like, yeah. I was like, oh, we're alive.
Oh,
Okay.
it's not that bad.
It's not that bad.
Just kill her.
It's not terrible. It's not terrible. I was like, oh, this is not as bad. And then when I played her, sidebar real quick, I actually found her kind of underwhelming.
That's what I was thinking. I was thinking because the trailer made her seem like she was broken, but when I was watching like streamers and stuff play her, I was like, she seems super balanced.
She's really balanced. So comparatively, she's hit scan very much like Hela is, right? But Hela only takes two shots for a headshot. Jean takes three. Um,
Mm.
yeah,
So it's like
Hela's
hella,
hit is
but you
more.
gotta be more on point.
Yeah, you have to because when you hit one, two, and then boom, and then you still have to hit a third time. Um, Hela's kit seems a little bit more damage focused, while Jean seems a little bit more movement focused,
Gotcha.
like creating opportunities and positioning, as opposed to Hela also has some movement ability, but not no. Jean like can phase back and forth, and fly up. Hela kind of only flies out
It
with the
kind of
Ravens.
it kind of seemed like it was more of like Phoenix is more like team focused versus Hella is like I'm gonna get my shots. Y'all need to do y'all's job.
Yeah, and well, Jean also has like her when her thing blows up, right? Say like everybody's in a group and I hit people and they're all marked. It hits everybody. Like when they blow up, it's like like you know what I mean? So
Yeah.
it does do like a lot of damage if they're in like a big huddle and you're hitting your shots.
Gotcha. Gotcha.
Yeah. Um there's already a Lord Jean Grey, which is crazy.
What she's only been out for like a week.
Dude, that guy was grinding out the Lord all day. He was Lord like the first day.
That is insane to be
First off,
like
how do you lock that character fast enough every time?
that guy does not have a job. His
Because
job
everybody and their grandmother's locking that character. So how do you get it that much?
his job is playing Jean Grey.
I literally, I felt bad because there's this guy, Dexter Morgan was his name, and and he had like clicked that he was gonna pick her, but then I was like, nope. So I clicked her faster, and then I was like, and I texted him in the chat, and I was like, hey man, just give me one round, I promise I'll switch. And my friend was mad because I just like threw my ult, and he changed without using his ult. He was like, y'all really just full sent that, didn't you? No ults, nothing. I was like,
Nothing.
I'm a woman of my word.
Hey, but you switched though.
I did. I switched off to Scarlet Witch.
Was he a better Phoenix overall?
I think everybody's kind of minus the Lord. I think a lot of people are still learning. So, I mean, no.
Gotcha. So he's just as mid.
He was chilling. He was chilling. Yeah, just as mid. Okay, no. Yeah, we were chilling. We were chilling.
Just as mid. It's okay. We're all mid when we start out.
Oh yeah. Well, Blade's coming in the half patch.
Are you
So
gonna
that should be interesting.
Are you gonna swap the blade?
I don't really think that he fits my playstyle, so I might not even play him.
Mm.
I didn't play Emma Frost for like the first couple weeks, just because I don't really play tank. I tried her out just for the choke slam, and then I wanted to be choke slammed, and then
You whoa.
and then, you know. I was like, oh my,
Emma Frost, mommy.
Mamacita.
I'm just picturing you
But
with the like the small mustache.
yeah.
Mamacita.
But yeah, no. So I really didn't play her. So like for me, Blade seems kind of like a melee character, which outside of playing Iron Fist, I really don't dabble in.
We love those though.
We
We
do, we do.
if you're listening to this and you love your melee, if you're a Magic player, if you're a Thor player, please leave something in the chat to convince my friend.
You can, because I'm gonna tell you who I ban instantly. BP. There will be no Magic BP team up in my games.
No, ban Magic.
No.
I
I'd
feel like
rather
Magic is the
why.
threat.
He is, but a good BP is so annoying. Like, I'm sorry. You know, people joke that he's a tickle monster. Well, like the other day, he did it to me, and I was like, I'm done. I'm
It's
done.
not tickling. It
It's
hurts.
not funny anymore.
Just crying.
Banned. That and Mr. Fantastic banned. Banned. Banned.
I still don't understand this Mr. Fantastic hate. Like
Well, I don't know. He just does too much.
I get it, but I don't get it. If that makes
I
sense.
mean, I don't know. Like, apparently we're gonna have to start banning Squirrel Girl too. So, like, what?
Why? For the
Isn't she
Iron Man
like
team up?
homing? Yeah, the homing missile.
Cut it out, dude. That thing is not that good. There's no cut it out.
Nah, in my opinion, the best team up, Scarlet Witch, Doctor Strange.
It's a good team up, but I don't
Yeah,
I think it
it
just
hits hard.
puts I think it just puts Scarlet Witch's capability into like, oh, you actually have a danger to you now.
Oh, a good Scarlet Witch is always dangerous.
Yeah, but I feel like a good Scarlet Witch would be a better almost to any other character.
What?
Right? Like if you're gonna put a lot of time into becoming like the best Scarlet Witch, you probably would just be a better asset to the team putting that time into getting better with a different character.
I'll have you know I'm a lord. Scarlet Witch. First off. Seriously.
Say you're a scrub without saying you're a scrub.
No. She's so good. Like the capabilities, the flexibility, like especially when you get to team up with Doctor Strange. Like, first off, divers beware because I be in the back line for my supports. Secondly,
You don't.
that
You
thing
be in
like
the back line of the enemy supports.
alright, we're gonna pull my footage. Uh I really do be in there.
Get the tapes.
My support's like, there's a Spider-Man. What? I'm like, just give me a second. Go switch to Scarlet real quick. There's no more Spider-Man. Then, unless there's like a really good one, because you know there's those Spider-Mans, you know what I'm talking about. Like you can hear their joysticks clacking. They're moving so fast.
I hate that meme, but it's so funny.
Dude, I know. Every Spider-Man afterwards, like, I'll be like, yo, bro, you need a towel? Because you're sweaty. Like, you can hear the joysticks like
Although
Genji players.
Although I will say I watched this one guy play Spider-Man, and it is actually beautiful watching him play. Like it's legitimately like watching a symphony.
No, seriously, like there's some I'm like, oh, there he goes swinging through the city. It's like, wow. And then you like watch the replay and you're like, dang, man, the talent,
The
just the
talent,
talent.
it just feels like it feels like you're watching something special.
It is like the first two times, and then it starts getting annoying.
Well,
It's like, all
I'm
right, all right, all right.
I'm watching it. I'm not
Experiencing.
experiencing. I'm not being
There
made
was
an
one, it
example
was
of.
crazy. It was like my friend was in front of me and I was just standing there. We're like, we just got the point, right? We're like, oh, thank God the fight's over. And then it was just like, snap, gone. Like Spider-Man's just swinging out. We're like, oh my God, I just watched a murder. Like it
You
was scary.
you gotta think like that's probably if you're living in the Marvel universe, fighting Spider-Man has to be one of the scariest things ever because you don't even know he's there. He like swinging around the city at like
He's so
a
quick.
hundred at 100 like miles per hour, like going from roof to roof. And he just pops up on you while you're in the middle of doing your bullshit, and you just look to your buddy and he's gone.
Dude, hold on. What's that map? Hold on 1 second. Marvel Rivals. I feel like oh, Shin Shibuya. The Shin Shibuya map. I thought it was Shibuya, but I was like, I don't want to be thinking about like JJK. But the Shin Shibuya map,
Hmm.
right? In the beginning, when that girl swings out, I have like PTSD or something. I'm like, was that Spider-Man? Like, I get so
Are
scared.
you talking about Spider Zero?
Yeah, when she swings out, it's like you just hear it like, and you're like, oh my God, he's coming. Like I have like PTSD or something like that with Spider-Man's. Every time she swings out, I'm like, did you guys hear that? And they're like, relax, it's fine. It's just the girl.
Let
I'm
me
just like, okay, okay, okay.
let me ask: if you were in the Marvel universe, would you rather have like a super soldier serum, or would you rather be like a spider person?
Do I have to be bit by the spider?
Yes.
Super soldier.
You just don't want to get bit by the spider.
I wouldn't even survive the transformation. My heart attack would just take me out instantly.
Hey,
So
maybe that would be your name. You would be Spider Heart.
no, I wouldn't because I would be dead. I would
No,
have a heart attack on the spot.
no, like you have the heart attack and then your heart turns into a spider.
No, that would be like my worst nightmare to life. That would be awful. I wouldn't even want those powers. I'd be so grossed out by myself. Like, no,
I think you would be
I
cool.
can't.
I'm gonna draw this.
No,
I'm gonna draw Conquer as Spider Heart.
no, I'm getting the super serum.
If you
I'm
say,
joining the team up with Captain America and Bucky.
oh my
Well, Bucky doesn't have
gosh,
it. I'm joining the team up though.
no, Bucky does have Super Soldier Serum.
Oh, he does? Okay, well,
Yeah,
my bad. Well, I'm joining the team up regardless.
yeah. Speaking of super, I think we should switch to our next topic.
The
Um,
OG topic.
the OG, the original. We sorry guys, we get on tangents, we get off topic. The
Oh yeah,
OG
we segued
top,
hard.
the OG topic is our wonderful movie Superman. Before we start anything, I want to ask if you had to give Superman a letter grade, what would you give it?
Like, is S tier involved as well, or are we talking
You
like
could
A through F?
you could give S tier if you think it's S tier.
Mm, are we doing like hard letters or?
You could do pluses or minuses.
I think I'd give it an A minus.
Respectable.
Yeah, I thought it was a solid film. Um, yeah, I mean, I don't have a lot of complaints other than like, and like the obviously like part of the ranking is like my ultimate opinions and compare. Not, I don't know, maybe I'm ranking comparatively as well.
Yeah.
Like if I was to put them in a chart, obviously I'm gonna be like, well, I don't think it in my mind it's as good as this, right? But I do think it's great. You know? What about you?
I so we talked about this. So I went with a couple of people,
Mm-hmm.
um, and we were talking about it as we were leaving the theater, and one of our friends said that she would give it a B plus, and I agreed initially, and then when I was in the car with my fiance, driving home, I we just kept talking about the movie, like the whole like conversation. Like she loved it. She loved crypto. She loved everything.
Yeah.
So we just kept talking about it, and it got me to the point where I was like, I think us discussing this movie, making me like the movie more, gets me to the point where I'm like, this has to be an A.
Yeah, it's in the A range for me. It is. I think comparatively to the I don't know, this is my opinion. I think comparatively to the other recent DC movies, I actually enjoyed this food like the entirety of the film.
Yes, I
Like
also
there was
enjoyed it.
like there have been some movies that you have felt all the entire 2 hour runtime. Like
So
this was fun.
So I will say, like, the best example I could give is I really liked Wonder Woman 2. I think it was like 1984 or something like that. Wonder Woman
Yeah,
1984.
yeah,
I liked that movie, but there was portions of the movie that I like clearly didn't like. Like it was obvious that I did not like them. With this
no, that's
movie,
valid.
it's hard for me to find parts of the movie that I did not like.
I don't think there was anything I truly did not like. And, just kind of like spoiler, I guess, alert. I actually,
Wait,
comparatively to man.
before you go. Yes, spoilers for the movie. We're gonna be talking about very specific things in the movie. If you haven't gone and watched it, go watch it. It's a fantastic movie. Shout out to James Gunn. Uh,
Yes, he did his thing.
you James Gunn was like, he was in the kitchen making the macaroni, and then he had the mashed potatoes on the stove too. And they were like, "Yo,
Oh, he was cooking.
can you put the ham in?" And he was like, "It's already done, bro."
Yeah. No, seriously. No, it was really good. Um, and like, one thing I did like though about this movie, I think comparatively to Man of Steel, um, and big shout out to the actor who played Superman. I can't think of his name right now. Do you know it?
It's something Cornswell.
Let's see.
I'll look it up. David Cornsweat.
He did his thing. Um, because I think he just fits so wonderfully, and I love Henry Cavill. Like, I really do. Like, this is no knock to him. I love him. He sometimes, because I mean, I've been watching him since like the Tudor days, which I don't even know how long the Tudors has been, but it's been a while. Um, Sometimes in these roles, he can seem kind of flat.
Mm.
Um,
Do
I
you
mean,
think that's
especially when
on?
he
Do you think that's on the actor? Or do you think that's on the direction?
I think it could be a little bit of both because I haven't watched The Witcher yet. I need to. I need to. I've heard he's great in The Witcher. Like
Yeah,
he's everything in The Witcher.
I
I just think
watched him in The
sometimes in
Witcher.
these roles,
Yeah, I watched him in The Witcher, and I think he's really dynamic in The Witcher.
and it could just be the writing, and it could be like the atmosphere on set. It could be a lot of things that go into it. His Superman felt a little. I don't know. This new one felt dynamic. Like he felt like he had like I don't know. There's just so much that I enjoyed about like putting them side by side. And I hate to do that because I think the original direction might have just been a different way, right? Like
Yeah,
a little less comedic, a little bit more serious, and that could just be it,
yeah.
right?
I think like the problem with comparing Man of Steel Superman and this Superman is like Zack Snyder versus James Gunn. For me, at least, it's like Zack Snyder does not feel like he gets the character of Superman, and you can clearly tell that James Gunn understands and has an
Yeah.
appreciation for the character of Superman.
So maybe then I guess you don't really want to tack it to Henry Cavill, but unfortunately he's the one portraying it, and so you are comparing what was to what is,
Yeah,
especially since they're so recent.
yeah.
Like it wasn't that long ago that he was playing Superman, and now we have this new one.
Well, Man of
And
Steel wasn't Man of Steel like 10 years ago now.
but he was also in the Justice League.
He was. That's
correct?
true. That's true.
Yeah, and it felt the same. And Superman versus Batman, it felt the same. Like his character felt the same throughout. And so, I hate to compare. Yeah, I hate to compare him because I really do love Henry Cavill. I do. Um, but I did love this new Superman direction, and I love the guy who played it. Like, he grew on me a little bit. I'm not gonna lie. But I loved it. Like, he did amazing, and then the chemistry between him and Lois Lane was
Yes.
incredible.
That one scene where they're like in the apartment, like doing the
Yeah, the
interview.
kitchen,
y- Well, that's more
like
like
the
the
kitchen
kiss.
beforehand,
That's
and
more like
then
the
they're in
kissing.
the kitchen cooking, and
Yeah.
then they're asking about the interview, and she's like, "Are you sure?" Like they just felt like
They felt like, honestly, it
they
felt very real.
it
Like,
felt authentic. Like
yeah,
even her asking him, like, "Are you never let me do the interview? Like you get all these exclusives with Superman." Like it felt like, you know what I mean?
yeah,
He's like, "We'll do it right now." Like it felt like authentic. Like they actually know each other. Like they
yeah.
have, and they're like, you know what I mean? Like
And
I
him,
really liked it.
and him agreeing to the interview, it felt like sometimes when you're like trying to appease your significant other, it's like I kind of don't want to do this, but like I know it would make you happy.
Yeah, like let me give you the Superman exclusive. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like, I don't know. And even okay, even the kiss, like the kiss was steamy. It was good. Like it was good, and it was believable. Like there are some actors when they kiss, you're like, oh, they don't like each other. So,
Yeah.
like they were good, and I actually think she's beautiful, and I think she fits. Like I like her kind of like I like her style. Like she's giving New York journalist.
I
I don't know. I
do
liked her.
I do really like shout out to Rachel Brosnan as Lois Lane. I really really liked her portrayal as Lois Lane. She comes off as like what I envision as Lois Lane in a modern sense, that she's like tough as nails, like no
And she's cool.
nonsense. Yeah, she's cool. She's just cool. That's
I
the
really liked
easiest
it.
way to sum it up. She's cool.
And I loved them together. I and yeah, I thought he hit the like he just had perfect delivery too. Like his comedic elements were great.
Yeah.
Like he really did awesome. And
It
another change that I liked was I liked that his parents were still alive because Man of Steel his dad died. I did
Yes.
like that part with his dad.
Yes. Okay. We're gonna go full blown into this. I thought we were gonna get into this later. We're gonna go full blown. Them emphasizing. Okay. One thing. Let me get all my thoughts together. One thing I thought that I didn't like was in the beginning when the robot is like, put his parents on. He loves watching them, or he loves listening to them, or whatever.
Hmm.
And it's like a recording of like
Shout
George.
out to Bradley Cooper.
Yeah, shout out to Bradley Cooper. I was not expecting to see Bradley Cooper in this movie.
I was like, is that my friend was like, yeah, and I was like, what?
I was like, "What are you doing here, bro?" but
I know, like, hey, dude.
but yeah, like in seeing like Jor El, like his biological parents, my me as a Superman fan, I was immediately like, that's kind of weird. I feel like he would call like his parents like the people who raised him, you know? So that
Hmm.
kind of felt weird to me. I was like, is this the direction they're going with? And it justified me so much when we get more into like Ma and Pa Kent, and we get to those scenes with his dad where he's like on the bench with him.
I almost cried. I'm not gonna lie to you. Like, I
I
loved
almost
it.
cried. I leaned over to my
When they
fiance.
brought him inside and they were like over him, taking care of him, and they were
Yes.
just like, it's okay, like, because Lois brought him there or whatever, and they were like taking care of him. I like almost cried.
When
I was
he
like, oh,
when Pa Kent looked at Superman and was like, I know like I don't say it much, but I want you to know I'm so proud of you. And you felt like the emotion of like a dad who doesn't like express himself all the time, like
yeah,
gushing out about these feelings that he doesn't really get to like explore. That's what it felt like. And
I loved it.
it kind of hurt me. I ain't gonna lie. I was like, yo, why is this movie making me sad?
I know, I loved it so much. And then his mom was like, "Don't worry, I already washed your boots." You're so cute. Like, I loved and like Crypto outside playing with the cows. Like, it was just so cute.
Yeah.
I loved that change. I loved having his parents, you know,
As a
be
as
alive.
as an active part of his life.
Yes, and they definitely care. Like, I think they called him, didn't they?
Yes,
Like,
they blew his phone up.
yeah, like they were calling him. Like I loved that change. I thought it
Yeah.
was so sweet to have those like, I don't know. It was very sweet. And then at
Not
the
to
end when it's like play his parents, it soothes them and it's them now. Like
Yeah,
that really hit me.
that hit me in the feels. Not to like try to like this is I don't want this to become a hey let's shit on Man of Steel
No, no, no.
variety
I just
hour.
liked that.
But like in Man of Steel, it did feel like he was like separated from his parents. Like it didn't
Yeah, and I
feel like
mean,
they were close, you know?
I think because it's been a while since I watched Man of Steel, respectively. But in the beginning, correct me if I'm wrong, him and his dad have a good relationship,
They seem like they
and
have a
then
good relationship.
he dies,
Yes.
and that was like, whoa.
Yes.
I did like that change though.
I personally that's one thing that happens in a movie that I hated more than anything was Pa Kent in Man of Steel like holding his hand up to keep his son from saving him. I was like this is dumb. Like
Save your dad.
this is not Superman. Superman would save his father. What are you talking about?
Yeah, he would just go get him real quick and say, "I got this." Like, yeah, like I don't know that. Like it definitely like it was a tone. It was a tone thing though. Like it set the tone.
Yeah.
Whereas this felt like I remember I came home and I was telling Ian because he didn't see it. I was telling because I went with a friend, and I was telling him I was like, it felt like watching Guardians of the Galaxy for the first time. Like
Yes.
the way I felt
Yeah, the
with like
feels.
when I and I love that movie, like Guardians of the Galaxy. I love that movie. So like it felt like that. Like I don't know. That's the first time I said to Ian when I came home. I was like, it felt like imagine watching Guardians for the first time. Just fun.
I didn't think about that, but I totally get it now. Yes,
Because it's
actually.
just fun.
Yeah.
It's just fun. And then like I watched that movie and it's just fun.
It's fun, but it's also like so chaotic. Like the movie there's so much
Yes.
going on.
And but it's also I don't know, it's just fun. Like I you have a good time watching it.
Yeah.
Like when they're fighting that giant, not Godzilla, like whatever that creature is. Like it was just fun watching the Justice Gang fight them. I don't know. I was just like in my seat. There was not a moment where I felt bored.
Yeah. Yo, even like the conversation when it's like Lois and Clark back in the apartment, like after he gets like outed about his like biological parents and stuff, and you see
Mhm.
the Justice Gang in the window fighting the monster outside, and you just see
And she's
Guy beating it bitch with a bat.
and then she was like, "Are you out there helping him?" And he's like, "No."
Not at all, actually. I went looking for my dog.
She's like, "Oh, okay."
Oh
I
man,
loved
too funny.
it.
I also loved how angry they let Superman get. I feel like a lot of stories don't want to show that Superman can get angry because like they feel like he has to be like above it all or he's like separated, but like this movie really went out of its way to show you the humanity of Superman from
Yeah.
like all facets. Like he gets sad, he gets angry, he gets frustrated. He like and
And
I
he
love
makes a
that.
point to say that. Like he's like, I'm as much of a human being as anybody else.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? And then when he's looking for the dog and Lex is like, like, I don't know. And, oh, Nicholas Holt also. Oh, he was
Nicholas
cute as shit. So
Holt.
good.
Okay, if we want to make a direct comparison to Man of
Oh
Steel,
yeah, Jesse Eisenberg. Yeah.
not even Man of Steel, because I think Jesse Eisenberg showed up in Batman v Superman. I don't think he was in Man of Steel, right?
No, I don't think so. No. Let me look
So,
real quick. I don't-
so yeah, Jesse Eisenberg versus Nicholas Holt. Shout out to Nicholas freaking Holt for being the best version of Lex Luthor I've seen in oh my god in years. It was beautiful watching this man just be an
Yes.
asshole.
And I loved it. Like he was so good. Okay, when he was in Antarctica, that was like the first thing I noticed. I was like, "Ooh, he's drippy."
The
loved
drip.
it. I was like, ooh,
The drip.
okay. And he had the girlfriend. That was funny to me. Like,
Yeah.
like the silly kind of bimbo-y girlfriend. Like, it was funny to me. I don't know.
I did
I
like his
loved her.
bimbo-y girlfriend. I kind of
Me too.
felt, this is kind of a tangent, but I kind of felt like Jimmy was an asshole to her, like for no reason. Like
He was an
she
asshole.
did all of this for you, and like all she really wants is a little bit of your time.
Well, I love how like Lois was like, wait, this is your ex-girlfriend that you keep bailing on.
Yeah, and she's like, she's hot. Like she's not like an ugly person. It's crazy. And the only thing that he's like, he had her saved in his phone as Mutant Toes. And I was like, yo, Jimmy, you are mean, Loki. It's like really mean. But yeah, that's my tangent. Back on Lex Luthor.
All right, there we go. Hello, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Sorry, I don't know what just happened. But yeah, no, he was kind of a jerk. And like I said, you're not saving my name in your phone as Mutant Toes. That's for sure. I don't care what my feet look like. I don't care what my feet look like.
But that's
You are
the
not
thing,
doing
you'll
that.
never know if they have you saved in their phone as Mutant Toes.
Nah, I'm gonna go check Ian's phone real quick. Like, what's my name in your phone?
You find something worse, it's like he has you saved in his phone as like forehead or something like that.
Oh my god, bro. I would be like, okay. But no, he did her so dirty. And she was like, okay, I'll send you all this top secret information if we
Yeah.
can hang out this weekend. And he was like,
The whole weekend? And I was like, bro, Jimmy,
how
you're
long?
a piece of shit, dude.
She's risking her life in a
Yeah.
closet.
Literally in a closet risking her life for you.
We're super enhanced human beings in the root store.
And
And
all
you're
she,
not even gonna.
and it's not like she's not saying like, oh, I'll risk my life and you gotta marry me after or anything like that. Like she doesn't seem crazy. She seems like she legitimately just likes you, bro.
And she just wants to hang out.
She just wants to hang out with you. Like it's not that big.
It's not that serious. But he was like, top secret information or hang out with Eve.
Shout out to Eve.
Yeah, big shout out to Eve. But I loved them. Like, I thought she was so great. And, like, I don't know. But Nicholas Holt, though, his villain monologue to me was wonderful.
I I loved every scene that Lex was in. Like
Yes.
I loved every single scene that Lex was in. Lex and I told this to my fiance. I was like, Lex in this movie gives off like 80s, 90s like Disney villain. Like they're just letting him be evil. Like
They are.
wholeheartedly.
I remember when I was talking to you after the movie, and I was talking a little bit about how, like, obviously I wasn't spoiling the movie, but I was like, just pettiness.
Yes.
Like,
Yes.
he was just, like,
The scene where he knocks over the cup with the pencils in it.
so, like, oh my god. Yes, you just knocked him over, like, pick that up.
Pick that up, and the nigga pick it up, and he knocks it over again.
Like, okay. I was like, oh my god.
I was like,
And
this
I
dude
love,
is evil.
he is, but I like that part where they really harp on his, like, narcissism a little bit. Like,
Yeah.
saying that it disgusts him when they put the words, like, what was it, Einstein and somebody else in the same sentence as him makes, like,
Galileo.
vomit. Yeah, makes vomit rise to the back of his throat. Like, he's so narcissistic and full of himself that, like, he can't even fathom being in the same sense as Einstein. Like, it's like, what? And then he talks
Yeah.
about Superman, and he's like, he's not a man, it's an it. He's an alien. Like, he just hates him.
He he hates the way that he walks, the way that he talks, and the
He
way
hates
that
the
he
way that he
dresses.
dresses. Everything about him. Like, oh my
Also,
god.
I don't think I've seen a more villainous act than what I saw in that uh, pocket dimension prison. First and foremost, he put the dog on an endless run cycle. That is absolutely evil.
Dude. Then he had all those monkeys on the keyboards writing hate comments.
Writing hate comments, bro. I was like, this is real. This is Elon Musk.
He's like, I said that too. I was like, bro, this is what I imagine is happening behind the scenes on Twitter. Like, just like monkeys hardwired to the computer typing in like Superman sucks. What?
That's crazy. I was like, yo, this is hard. Like, this is hard Twitter coded. I'm not gonna lie.
I was like, dude, I've never met someone so petty in my life.
And then
Like,
the fact that he put his ex girlfriend in there, it's like,
yes.
yeah. I just,
But then he had that guy's that I don't even know what that guy's name was anymore. But the guy you can turn into anything, like mineral.
oh, Metamorpho. Yo, shout out to Metamorpho.
Yeah. And he put his son across the way.
He
Like,
put, yo,
oh my god.
so I said this. I was like, the guy who's holding his baby is going to hell. Like, there's no redemption for a guy who's like, yeah, billionaire. I'll go sit in an interdimensional cell and hold a baby
Hostage to the dad.
hostage so the dad will
Right
do
across
it
the
too.
way from the dad.
Yeah, I'm like, yo, you're going straight to hell, dude. There's no redemption for you. I'm sorry.
Dude, I like how Mr. Terrific was like, Lex is a total, like, he's a total, like, just jerk right now. Like, this guy could literally have created a black hole over and over again just so he can have his pocket universe.
Yes, yes. I actually love. Well, I'm gonna gush about Mr. Terrific for a little bit.
I don't blame you.
I love that they put Mr. Terrific in this movie for three reasons. Reason one, he is almost in a weird way a mirror to Lex, because they're both hyper intelligent, but Mr. Terrific is like clearly has morals, and he's like, I want to use my intelligence to help people, versus Lex is, I don't care about anyone else, and my intelligence is solely to benefit me and to get rid of people that I don't want.
Yeah.
Two, I love Mr. Terrific being in this movie because I think he plays really well actually with Lois Lane. Like, I would have never thought to have Mr. Terrific and Lois Lane be like a duo in a movie, but they kind of play as like a duo for a little bit in this movie, and it works really well actually.
I agree.
And in three, I love Mr. Terrific being in this movie because I just like Mr. Terrific, dude. Like, this is a character that I have liked for a really long time, and if you would have told me 10 years ago that they were going to put Mr. Goddamn Terrific in a movie, I would have told you they were lying. I like whoever said that is lying.
Well, I remember when I asked you about him, and because I think I said something about like movies, right, or whatever. I was talking about like future installments, and I remember one thing you said was like, I really enjoy that he's going to be in here because he's a really underutilized character.
Yes. Mr. Terrific.
And he was really cool.
Mr. Terrific, Guy Gardner, Metamorpho, and Hawk Girl. If you would have told me, like I said, if you would have told me 10 years ago that that would be the lineup in a DC movie, I would have been like, you are lying. You're lying or you're high. There's no in between.
Okay, so you can feel James Gunn's style when that scene where he's like infiltrating the camp, and they're like, oh, it's just a smart guy.
Yes.
And it was like such a fun fight scene with the music in the background.
Yes. I will say, if I had to be critical, I think they were using Mr. Terrific with his T-spheres in a similar way to like Yondu with the Guardians. So you like
with the arrow.
Yeah, with the arrow. I think they were using that in a similar way, but I think it's different enough for me not to like harp on it. But if you want it to be hypercritical, you could say that it's like it's like copying homework. You could argue that.
I can see it, but it's also like he directed that movie, so it probably was like, oh, like, you know, I've seen this before. This looks really cool. Like, I wonder if we can implement this in a way here, but still a little different. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, 'cause that was a really cool fight scene with his arrow too. Like, it was really cool, and so I mean, I'm not mad about it. I liked it.
I'm
I
not
can
mad
see where
either.
you're kind of like also kind of like that is really similar to something you've done before, and
Yeah.
maybe seeing something a little new, which I think that's where you get his sphere being like creating that like bubble
Mm-hmm.
where it's like impenetrable. I thought that was cool, and like she's just in there and like she's like watching this unfold, like what in the world? And it was really cool.
Yeah.
It was really cool.
I'll say the way that they used everyone's powers, I would say, I really liked. Um, some of the
One thing I
people,
think I could say I did not like, because thinking about these characters like a hot girl and when she was flying, I don't like that what does that effect, like the fishbowly effect when they're flying sometimes. I don't know. It's just a personal preference. But I did like Hawk. That is Hawk Girl, right? Like I did like
yeah,
her.
hot girl.
Um I I thought so. I'm just so used to like Shahira Hall. But like I did like the Justice Gang. As much as they don't want to be called the Justice Gang, but I did like them.
So I'm of two minds about this Justice Gang situation because they were in the Hall of Justice. Like they were building the Hall of Justice, which is a Justice League thing, not a like you know what I'm saying? Like it's a Justice League thing. So I'm of two
Yeah.
minds. Either
I
either A, I think the Justice Gang as we see them now is gonna turn into the Justice League, or B, whatever the Justice Gang is right now is going to dissolve and turn into something else.
mm,
And then Superman, Wonder Woman, Batman will take over the Hall of Justice.
hmm. I can see it kind of being like a thing, but where they kind of merge and then evolve into. I don't know. They seemed like a very likable group. Um, they were well portrayed. I feel like they were fleshed out enough to be interesting. Um, so who knows? I mean, who knows where they're gonna go with it? Um, I liked all three of them. And then when you get the what's that guy's name that can change and everything? I completely forgot it again.
Metamorpho.
Yeah, I did like the inclusion of him. So I think that I thought it was fun. I thought they were a fun group.
I did too.
Um,
I think
and so
I think it was
I
an
wouldn't be
interesting
mad.
enough mix of powers. Um, I will say, like my buddy, he was saying like, "Hawk Girl is the weakest here, clearly, right?" And I was in my head, I was like, "This guy doesn't know Hawk Girl. Like he doesn't know Hawk Girl at all.
No, she's tough.
She's very tough." And I was
She's tough.
and I think they did a good job of having a mix of different characters because Hawk Girl is more physical. Like she's physically tough. She can take hits. She can give hits, but she doesn't like
When he was when she killed the guy, I was like, oh my god.
dead.
At the end, she was like, you Superman would never kill me. Like you, she's like, well, good thing I'm not him.
Yeah, dead. Kill him.
I was like, oh, I was like, dang, dang. And then when they stepped in that conflict and oh my gosh, the countries when they stepped into those conflict with what is it called, Junipar,
Yeah,
and they stepped in and guy was flipping the tanks with middle fingers. I was like crying laughing.
bro. That was my favorite scene. That was probably one of my favorite scenes of the whole movie. Is when Guy
I
shows
was
up.
crying
That
laughing.
that whole sequence when Guy shows up and he's like, Superman can't make it, so you got an upgrade. I was like, Guy is my favorite. Okay, I'm going to let you know, Guy was my favorite character from the whole movie.
Really? I
Yes,
think I think I'd have to kind of agree. I was gonna say maybe Mr. Terrific. Actually, I was probably gonna say it was like a toss up because I really, it's and controversial to say, I really like Lex Luthor. I thought he was the most like in my mind. I was fascinated when he came on screen. I really enjoyed him.
I loved
Um,
Lex. I would say Guy is my number one. Mr. Terrific is my number two. My third favorite character, I'd probably say Superman, to be honest.
I think I could go my top three without no order in these would be like Guy, Terrific, Lex. I really Superman was really good for me, but I felt like when Lex Luthor came on screen, I was just so interested.
That's totally understandable. I 100% get it. And Lex probably is coming up in the like right in the rear behind those
I
guys for
think
me.
I think it's just because I loved Nicholas Holt's portrayal. I thought he did great. Also, him with the bald head, he slid that. He looked good. Like,
I
because he has such beautiful hair. You go from watching him in Nosferatu and
yeah.
then as Lex Luthor.
Yeah. And I think that's an important thing about Lex is that like he has to look imposing. And I feel like that's
Yes.
kind of where like the Jesse Eisenberg Lex Luthor failed was that he just didn't seem imposing at any point.
Well, Nicholas Holt, like that one, like this new one, when he's on screen, he just like oozes confidence. Like when
Yes.
he walks, he stands up so straight. Like when he was walking in Antarctica, he was standing so tall. Like so confident in himself. Like when they were infiltrating Superman's lair and all the robots were fighting, like he didn't even flinch a second because he
He
knew everything he created was going to be there for him.
that scene was kind of nutty. Can we talk about that scene? It was like such
I
a
cried.
underrated scene where he's like walking in with all the robots and like the saw blades are like passing his head and he's not flinching at all.
No, that's what I'm saying. I was like, he's so confident in like what he's created that he doesn't even like have for a second any doubts that anything's gonna go wrong in this moment.
Yeah.
Like
I
nothing. He's just so confident with all this chaos around him, not even a flinch.
yeah. Shout
I
out
did
to
cry in that scene.
Nicholas. You there's no way you cried.
I loved those robots, and then like watching them get like torn up like that. I was like, no.
You
Like
crying for
my friend was like,
robots?
yes. Okay, first off, I cried in Rogue One when was K2SO, I think is his name. When he died, I cried.
Mm.
So yes, I cried for robots.
Crying
My
for
friend was like,
robots
"It's
is crazy.
okay," and I was like literally, like when they ripped the one guy in half, I was like, "No, stop!" But I loved that scene. It was excellent.
But four
And
came
then like,
back.
I know, thank God. But he was like stabbing himself in the head with a screwdriver. I was like, "Stop!"
So
But like,
here's a future question that I have for not you, but the overall like story. The
mhm.
robots. So typically in the comics, when Superman has like AI assisting him and stuff like that, it usually eventually turns into Brainiac. So the question is, do you think that the robots might be a threat in future movies?
I mean, I think it just depends on the direction in which they plan to take it and who they plan to utilize in the films, if
In the
that makes
next
sense.
yeah, in the next movie. Well, they
If they
used
never want to touch Brainiac, then probably not.
yeah.
But I'm sure if they do, because I'm sure we're gonna see kind of like a doomsday at some point.
I I
Do you
think
think
they
so?
I, so here's my thing. I think they don't touch Doomsday.
You don't think so?
Yeah, because I feel like Batman v Superman kind of like they kind of did because Doomsday's here's the thing with Doomsday. There isn't really a lot of ways to utilize that character other than just letting that character rampage. Like that's what Doomsday is for.
Mm.
So I think once you've seen Batman v Superman and you saw Doomsday rampage, even though it wasn't a great version of Doomsday, you've pretty much seen what that character is like capable of. Like there isn't really like
Mm.
much you can go past that unless you want to get super weird and start going like super deep into the comics and I feel like
Well, I
I
mean,
feel
it
like
just
for the
depends on
movies
which way
is
they want to move.
yeah, but I feel like for the
Like,
movies going like that deep is I feel like it may confuse audiences.
okay. I mean, it just depends on like, I guess how they want to move, as long as they don't like, do too much at once. Like that's what I thought was wrong with like having like Steppenwolf and Doomsday and all of them in that one movie.
Yeah.
I was like, it was like everybody. It was like, and then here's him, and then here's him. You know what I mean? Like,
But
and
I
we
think
also
if
have
you
him.
but I think juggling a lot of pieces just depends on the direction cuz this movie had a lot of pieces. This movie had
It did.
Ultraman as pretty much a main villain, had Lex Luthor as pretty much a main villain. It had
But I
the whole pocket dimension situation as like a threat.
but I thought it was great because they were all tied to Lex Luthor. It was all
Yes.
explained through Lex Luthor. Like
Yes.
he was the main one.
Speaking
The
of
main. throughout the thing too. Like he was kind of the conflict creator throughout, which I think makes a difference versus just having these three different things as three different things. Even if they're working together, if they were three different groups, that would be too much.
Speaking of as well, shout out to the actress who played the engineer,
Oh yeah.
because she was kind of on it the whole movie. She was on timing from the second we see her.
What's her name?
Maria Gabriela de Faria.
Oh well, she did excellent on that as well. You know, when she died too, I was kind of sad.
Did she die?
Well, whenever she got beat down,
Yeah, I was about to
because
say
Lex
she got.
even what? Well, I
She
don't know if
got.
she died because she said she couldn't initiate her things because he said the impact would be fatal,
Yeah,
and she couldn't initiate her the little mini, what are they called,
the
nanites, whatever.
nanites.
But
Yeah,
yeah, she couldn't initiate those because he basically was one into space froze him, and then two, he was going too fast.
yeah,
Like that was crazy, that scene, like them trying to stop him, but he was like, nope,
yeah.
we
That was
going.
pretty. That was pretty cool. I will say though, the scene before that where they're like fighting in the field. I think it was like a stadium or something like that. She was getting ragdolled by Superman.
Oh yeah, she was. She
He
was giving it
was
her all.
ragdolling her. I was like, "Yo, get up!"
Like, girl.
I
That's when
liked
Lex
it.
was like, oh my god, oh my god. Okay, let's get Ultraman in here, bro.
I love that scene.
A4.
I love that scene where he starts beating Ultraman with her. I was like, "Yo, this is savage."
Yes. He was beating him down with her. I was like, oh my god.
I felt
And
like I
Lex,
was. I felt like I was watching some Injustice gameplay.
no, seriously, I was like, oh my goodness. I did thought it was cool how, like, I mean, it wasn't cool because the guy was like, Ultraman's obviously like not all there.
Yeah,
Um, the elevator is not going to the top. So, I thought it was interesting though that like when he was calling out the combos,
yeah.
like A4 into B12 into C14. Like,
Okay,
okay.
I want to bring this up because I think it's actually hilarious and is actually something that like I don't think many people noticed. Lex has these combos letter and number coded.
Yes.
And if you pay attention to the letter and number codes, the A1 command is literally just him punching Superman in the face. So Lex made all of these like I think somebody said like 5,000 different combinations or whatever. So Lex sat down and made all of these combos, and the very first thing that he jotted down, A1, was punching
Punch Superman.
Superman in the face. He's like, when I get the ability to do this, I'm gonna punch this guy
It's
in
just
the
button mashing A1. A1, A1, A1. Because he did that one thing. He's like, A1, A1, A1.
Yes, he's just A1ing. Oh man.
A1ing him, bro. No, he did. He did. Like, he was button mashing that hardcore. He was like A1, 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 A1. And it's like, in the, he's trying to deliver like an excellent villain monologue. Like, every other, instead of a period, it's just A1.
Just
Like,
A1.
like, I hate you, A1.
You should
It
start.
was great.
You should start putting that like if somebody makes you mad at Marvel Rivals instead of
Let's just say A1.
yeah instead of saying like you guys suck or y'all are feeding, just put A1.
A1, bro. A1. Like, just A1, dude. They're like, what is that? Like, you'll have to see the movie, dude.
You gotta watch the movie. You
And
don't
once like
even
they go there,
explain.
they're like, oh,
You don't even explain what movie you're talking about. You're just like, you
just
gotta
watch
watch.
the movie.
Just watch the movie.
It's funny because we're talking about like a DC movie on Marvel Rivals. You just gotta watch the movie. Like, which one?
Which?
It is awesome.
Oh man!
I
Shout out!
loved it, dude. Like,
Shout
I
out to
really.
everybody. This was an excellent movie. If
Oh,
I
big facts.
if I rewatch this movie, it might shoot up to S tier for me. I'm not gonna lie.
I think too, like maybe like a second watch where now you're just sitting down because when you're first watching a movie, it's like the experience.
Yeah, you're trying
Especially
to
when you
take
go in the movie theater, it's
yeah,
the
and you're
experience.
trying to take everything in.
Yeah. Whereas like when you sit at the comfort of your home and you have the movie for like when it comes to whatever streaming platform, I'm sure it's gonna be HBO Max, but like whatever platform it goes to, um and you're in the comfort of your own home watching it a second time, and you're starting to notice like the fine details that went into the film, because that's like, I mean, if you really sit there and like watch like even any movie over again, you'll notice those fine details that like on a first watch you miss, but they make the movie that much better. So I am excited for that.
Hmm.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, totally. I totally
Because
get
I
you.
watch a lot of movies like multiple times. Like I've seen Lord of the Rings, like the second one, like probably like 100 times at least. And so like you just start to notice like down to even like the finest detail in the costuming, like that matters. You know what I mean? And I don't know, it's a beautiful film, and so I do hope to watch it again, and maybe we'll watch it together.
Maybe, maybe. I mean, I would be down to watch it
Yeah, and
for a
then like
movie
point
night.
out that stuff, like you explaining like Guy Gardner and Batman's relationship.
Yes. Oh my gosh, I cannot wait. I really hope Guy makes it to like future installments of anything because I really, really want to see Guy Gardner and Batman interact. I
Oh,
really
I
want
do
to.
too.
I really want to see this. For those who don't know, in the comics, Guy Gardner and Batman were on a team together called Justice League International, and Guy was such an asshole that he thought that he could beat Batman, and Batman was like, "Bro, please get out my face." And Guy was like, "Nah, bro, run them hands. I'll take my ring off. I'll take my ring off if you run these hands with me." And as soon as Guy takes the ring off, Batman one taps this man in the face, knocks him the fuck out.
Oh my god. It's so funny, dude. Because I can see it, like, just based on, like, the movie. When he's like, Superman's not here, so you got an upgrade. You're like, oh yeah. Oh yeah, I love that dude.
I'm picturing Guy has like Batman has to deal with Guy, and Guy's like, yeah, your buddy's not here. Like Superman's not here to save you. Like what if I just beat you up right now? And it's like, I'll take my ring off. I'll take it off. And as soon as the ring comes off, Batman's just like, bow,
Bop.
just one good one.
It's just one bop. It's not even like a boom bam bop. It's just a bop.
No, it's
Yeah.
just a
Oh,
bop.
it's just bop. It's like, oh. I like that part though, like just kind of like Guy Gardner, like when he's like, "No, dude, you're not in the group," and he's like, "Justice Gang Sound, that's a really great name."
That's a great
He's like, "You're in,
name. You're in.
you're in, buddy." He's
That's
like, "Yeah."
that is who needs the ultimate shout out. Shout out to Nathan freaking Fillion for playing Green Lantern, Guy Gardner. Shout out to the homie. I told you this before. It's funny because back in the day when they were fans were casting like Green Lantern, I think this was like before Ryan Reynolds got the
Oh
job.
gosh.
Um, the fan casting for Green Lantern, Hal Jordan, was Nathan Fillion. Like everybody was like, "Nah, Nathan Fillion would kill this role." So to see him on the
Laugh.
opposite end of the spectrum as Guy Gardner, I think is hilarious. Also, the freaking haircut was perfect.
The bowl cut.
The bowl cut, the bowl cut was perfect. It oozes overconfident asshole to be a guy with a haircut like that and still be so cocky.
I loved it though. His hot girl was like, "Yeah, that haircut though." Like they acknowledged the haircut. It wasn't even just like a thing you can overlook. Like they acknowledged that.
You can't overlook it, bro. That haircut was insane. Shout out to the hair and makeup team for doing that. They did it
It
up.
was wonderful.
It was
It made him
chef's
though. Like
kiss.
I can't imagine him with any other haircut.
I can't. I'm so glad they did it. I'm so glad they did it.
They're like, you know what would complete this? A bowl cut. You're like, got it.
And I
Like
feel
it
like
was perfect.
and I feel like Guy is like the I didn't think about it before, but like now I feel like Guy is the perfect character for somebody like James Gunn because
Oh yeah.
he's silly enough, like he's silly enough, but he also like takes himself seriously. And I feel like that's
I mean,
perfect for James Gunn.
it is. I mean, look at some of the other people he's directed and kind of similar characteristics.
Yeah.
And I mean, it makes sense for him.
Yeah.
Like, he does a great job. And
Of
so,
he does a great job of directing characters that are silly, like on paper are just silly, but take themselves seriously.
yeah, in a way that's successful to where they don't feel like too much.
Yeah, they don't feel like it doesn't like alienate the audience where the audience is like, this is weird, this is cringe.
Like,
Like that was,
sometimes like when the comedy doesn't hit, you're like, okay.
yeah, that
Like,
was what I was afraid of. I was afraid that my only fear, I trusted James Gunn. My only fear was that the movie might feel cringe, but it did not. Like at any point for me
no,
feel
not at
cringe.
all. I really liked it. There was never a part of the movie where I was like, ooh. Like, you know what I mean? Like, ooh.
Yeah,
I thought it was a fun ride the entire time. And so
yeah,
I am excited to see what happens next and where they go from here and kind of what direction they're going to take everything, who they're going to introduce. I did like I don't want to say like the courage, but the initiative to try out new characters.
yes.
I did like that.
That was, I would say that's courage.
Yeah,
I
like,
would say
okay,
that's
cool. So
courage.
like the
Like,
courage to try something new.
I would say DC going to James Gunn and saying, hey, we need to compete with Marvel. Here's all of our monies. Make something that can compete with Marvel. And his first thing was, I'm going to go get Guy Gardner, Hawk Girl, Mr. Terrific, and Metamorpho. That took courage. That took,
I mean, it's cool though because I feel like he's kind of familiar with groups though.
yeah,
Like, with the Guardians of the Galaxy all being so different and also like interesting, I feel like this fit like to have another dynamic group of various personalities that is interesting. You know what I
yeah,
mean? With very dynamic, like he's excellent. Like, and I do like that. I did like how it wasn't just Superman.
yeah.
Like he has a group that's he's working. I like how they kind of had like him like as like a non-official member. Like they were like he's in, and they're like no he's not. Like he's your friend. No he's not.
Yeah, I like that too. I like, okay, that's an aspect that I really like too, that I didn't think about until now, because they know Superman's secret identity, so he has at least shared aspects of himself with other heroes.
Yeah, like they know who he is.
Yeah,
That's what they're like. Oh, you know his identity. Like, ooh,
yeah,
like you know what I mean? Like,
like this being a world in which Superman has already been active for at least 3 years is really interesting to me, because you could take it so many different directions. Like, metahumans are already a thing. Like, we're not, this isn't a world that's like growing, it's a world that's already lived in. So it's interesting to see like how they branch out from that.
yeah, because the other heroes are very much active.
Yeah, they've all like they're already kind of established people. Um,
Oh yeah.
Speaking of theory time, here's my theory. I don't know if you noticed this character in the movie, but Sean Gunn, James Gunn's son, who often does play a role in his movies. Shout out to James Gunn for that. Like, because it's like, I'm a big time director. I'm going to slide my son in here.
Bro.
That's
You
a
know who else did
flex.
that? M. Night Shyamalan in the movie Track. That's his daughter.
That is a flex. But
That is
Sean
a flex. Like,
but Sean Gunn played a actually super pivotal character that we barely saw any of. I think we saw him for like one scene, but he was mentioned like twice in the movie, and he plays Maxwell Lord. Don't know what do you have any knowledge of Maxwell Lord as a character?
wasn't he in the Wonder Woman movie when
He was.
Max Lord?
He was in the Wonder Woman movie. So Maxwell Lord is in the comics is a character who bankrolls the the Justice League, a version of the Justice League, essentially. Like, not only does he bankroll, he's called the liaison for the Justice League, because he also parlays.
I can see his face.
because he parlays with like the
Oh,
government.
okay.
Um,
Okay. Oh, he's that guy from the crew with the mohawk. Okay.
yes,
Oh.
but in the comics, Maxwell Lord parlays with governments on the behalf of the Justice League so that they can like move with like diplomatic immunity and like not be not basically to not have to deal with what they were dealing with in the Marvel Cinematic Universe with the Sokovia Accords and all of that. So like the Justice League can be authorized by the government to like act essentially. That's what Maxwell Lord does.
Okay, so he's like a negotiator, kind of like representative, like an ambassador
Yeah,
of
he's
like
a
the Justice League.
yeah he's an ambassador of the Justice League. I'm not gonna spoil because I think this is how this is going, but my theory is that Maxwell Lord is going to be much more important later, and I think if that's true, I think it's really really cool to set him up in this movie this early in the way that they did as like such a minor role because we only hear his voice and see his face once and it's at the end. He's the guy who says the line, finally something where conservatives and liberals can agree on that Lex Luthor is a piece of shit or something like that. Uh,
Oh yeah.
that line was him, and we only see him once, but he is
He's on
mentioned.
TV.
He's on TV, yeah, and but he is mentioned by by like the TV people that the Justice Gang is being rolled out by Maxwell Lord. So he clearly has like some facility, right?
I feel like it's kind of like but that shows like intentionality for future installments and kind of like future plans in mind because it was like an Iron Man when Samuel L. Jackson rolls up.
Yes,
You know what
that's
I mean?
what I'm thinking. I'm curious if Maxwell Lord is gonna play like like a Nick Fury to
Like
the
the
Justice
connector
League.
too.
Yeah, like if we see him
Mm.
in future movies, I think that's gonna lean towards my theory of being right.
But it makes sense because it shows like intentionality, which is why I think that Marvel worked so well, where kind of DC maybe had not a little bit, was
Mm-hmm.
like everything led to something. Like
Yes.
it was planned out. So I'm sure they have like a big roadmap that they're operating off of, and then this makes sense. That makes sense. I think that's a valid theory.
Okay. My second
Oh, I like that.
my second point that I wanted to bring
Snaps.
up was thanks. I as soon as I heard the name Maxwell Lord, I was like, oh, that's interesting that they brought up Maxwell Lord. But then when I saw him again and I realized he was Sean Gunn, I was like, okay, hold on, there's something here. There's definitely something here.
You're like,
but
oh wait,
but
wait a minute.
the second thing I wanted to bring up was this movie actually did a really good job of setting up the next important movie that's coming out, which is Supergirl.
Oh yeah, with like Millie Alcott.
Yes.
Slay. I love her.
Yes. I saw her and I was like, I didn't know that she was going to be in this movie. I didn't know she was cast
Me
as
neither.
Supergirl. So when I saw her in the movie, I was like, yo, she makes a great Supergirl. This is crazy. Like she has the look.
I loved her. I love her in like House of the Dragon, and so I was like, oh, I was like, it's her. Like I was so excited to see her, and then Crypto being her dog, I was like, oh,
Yeah. I
he was so funny though.
I loved it. It actually has me really excited for Supergirl. If they're
Oh yeah.
gonna go like the Supergirl like Woman of Tomorrow route where she's like exploring space and stuff like that, I'm down for that. Give me a Supergirl in space, uh, going to different planets and just living it up. I'd be down for that.
Yeah, I mean, I think it'd be cool. I'm interested to see where they're gonna go, and which directions they're gonna take things, and who's gonna be who now. I'm really excited to see it.
Yeah. One thing I will say, the post credit scene, uh, it got me, bro. It got me.
The two of them.
it got the both of them. I thought they were going to be important. The first one, I was like, "Oh, this is nice," and then the second one, I was in my head. I was like, "Oh, we're gonna see Batman, or we're gonna see Wonder Woman show up, or somebody," and it was
Anything.
it was really just Superman and Mister Terrific. Superman being like, "That's still kind of crooked, bro."
And he's like, "What do you want me to do? Bring it back?" Like,
So shout out to them for trolling me. They absolutely got me.
yeah, they had me sitting there through the entire credits and everything.
Yeah.
Yep.
But
I mean,
I will say, this movie does have me excited for Batman. Like, I'm interested to see Batman in this universe.
oh, me too. I'm very excited. I'm excited to see Wonder Woman. I'm excited to see all of them. And so I definitely can't wait to see kind of like I said earlier, like the direction in which they take everything and everybody and how they're gonna move in the future. Because if it if it's anything like this, if this is like a good indicator of what we can expect, I think it's gonna be awesome.
Yeah. I really hope this movie does really well because I want the feedback to be we need more of this. And from what I saw, I know this was the fourth day that it was out. My theater was still packed.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Um, the theater we went to, like it was packed as well. Like, I mean, it was yeah. They're doing really well so far.
Yeah, so I'm hoping that the movie just continues to do good. And DC gets the indication that like yeah, James Gunn actually knows what he's doing. Wow, weird when you put somebody who actually likes superheroes in charge of your superheroes. It makes a
So it said so far it says that it is a but it's doing very well at the box office with opening weekend being 217 million in the global opening weekend. And so yeah, I mean,
but what was their
it
budget?
looks good. Um Review wise, I don't think that they're concerned necessarily as much with like reviews because reviews seem to be kind of mixed bags when it comes to critics.
Yeah.
But um but audience gives it a favorable score, and I mean it's pulling in the money. So I mean, what's their budget? Hold on, what was the movie's
Their
budget? That's the
budget
first
was
question.
225 million and their current box office is 217 million opening week.
Ooh, well, okay. There's a scene when all the buildings were crashing down from like the Pocket Universe. And I was like, ooh, there's the budget.
Yeah, pretty much. But I
Like I was
mean,
like,
217 on opening weekend isn't like bad as long as people go watch it next weekend as well. I think
I think they're gonna do fine
yeah,
because
I
I'm
think
sure
they're
a
gonna
lot
do
of people are
fine.
also kind of the mind like, ooh, the theater's kind of packed. We'll just wait till next weekend.
Yeah.
Like, I'm sure that's kind of an idea because I was gonna wait anyway, and to try to do like a double feature, but then my friend wanted to go see it, so it worked out that we were gonna talk about it today because I was gonna go wait for Fantastic Four
You're gonna
and do
wait
a
for
double
fan.
feature.
That would have. So I don't know if you know this, but actually, Fantastic Four and Superman were supposed to come out on the same day.
Well, thank goodness they didn't.
I thought it would have been great if they did. I'm kind of mad that they moved Fantastic Four because I feel like people would have done the like Barbieheimer thing.
They probably would have, but then at the same time, I think that they kind of wanted their own weekend. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's a big movie, big cast. I think they just kind of wanted their own weekend, and I don't think that. And I think it makes sense. Like, if I had this movie that was going to be great, and then you had a movie that was going to be great, and two competing franchises, I think that I don't know. I would want my own weekend. You know what I mean? I don't know. It's
Yeah,
just a thing for me. I feel like I can see it. Like, you know what I mean? Like, Superman has their release, it's a success. Okay, now we're gonna have our own. So the
yeah.
focus is just on the Fantastic Four. Not I saw Fantastic Four and Superman today. Like, just Fantastic Four.
I get that. I get that. I just think it. I think they kind of missed out on an opportunity to like help market each other.
I think so, but like, I can see why they did.
Yeah, I could see it too with what you
Yeah, like
said.
yeah, you want people to leave the theaters not thinking like I saw both of these, but I like this one better, or even like not even just that, but like
Yeah,
I
because
just want to walk away with the feelings of that. I just saw Fantastic Four. These are my thoughts.
no, people definitely would have compared it. So yeah, you're
They
right.
would have, and so I think that that's smart.
Yeah,
Also, I mean, I'm excited for Fantastic Four too. So, um,
I'm
yeah,
excited for Fantastic Four. I'm interested because I know we just said people are going to compare it, saying that that's kind of bad, but I'm interested to see how Fantastic Four is going to like revitalize the Marvel universe, because I feel like Thunderbolts was like the igniter, but Fantastic Four kind of has to hit the gas.
yeah. Um, I'm excited. I mean, shout out to Pedro Pascal. He's like rocking the silver on the sides. I was like, ooh. So,
It's a good look. It's
it
a
looks good.
it's a
It's like,
good look.
okay. And it looks good on him. And then the lady that plays Invisible Woman, she looks good too.
She does look good.
And the guy who plays Eddie Munson is playing Johnny, which I think he's gonna do a great job because in Stranger Things he was awesome.
Yeah, and also they have the guy from The Bear playing the Thing.
Did you see that ad? Did you see the trailer when he has a beard?
I did not.
He has a little rock beard. It's so cool.
That's actually really
Like,
funny.
yeah, he grows like a little rock beard. It's cool. I was like, oh my god, okay. So I'm excited to see it, and I like their theme song is just like fantastic. Okay, oh god, that was awful. Okay, we're just gonna skip past that. I did say I really like their theme song.
Are you gonna work on your singing? Cause
No,
I'm gonna need that fantastic. I'm gonna need
you
that.
didn't hear the you didn't hear the falsetto.
No, no,
Oh, it was.
not at all.
Listen, I gave you all I had. Okay.
You're not the weekend.
um, wait till next week. Okay, I'm gonna get
Bet,
that
bet,
fixed.
bet. You're more like the week. You're not even the weekday.
I'm more like Monday.
More like Wednesday. Your hump
Wednesday's
day.
hump day. That's like, thank God. I got past this.
Exactly.
Oh God, I guess that would be awful. Like
Yeah,
Monday's
but
I'm like, ugh.
exactly.
Tuesday is like, ugh. Wednesday's like, thank God this day is over.
Exactly.
It's all downhill from here.
All downhill. Well,
Yeah.
I, uh, do you have any more thoughts on Superman?
Uh,
Any more
no,
thoughts?
just if you haven't seen it, I would see it. I would recommend it to anybody. Um, and yeah, I mean, I'm really glad I saw it. The merch at Regal Cinema was really cool. I got a pop. I'm getting a popcorn bucket with Superman shooting his laser at the popcorn popper machine. So I'm very excited about that.
Wait, you got merch?
Yeah,
I'm trying to get some merch. I ain't getting no merch.
yeah. They had cups with like him sitting in like a movie theater chair. They had a bowl that Crypto attaches to. Like yeah,
Damn.
yeah, it was cool.
Damn. I guess I went to the. No, because I thought I went to the bougie movie theater. I went to the one that's closer to like Uptown.
Nope. I guess I don't know, but yeah, no, it was awesome, and so I'm very excited about that. But yeah, no, I 10 out of 10 recommend.
10 out of 10 recommend. So, final verdict, think I think I'm still going to stick with A. I think it went up from an A minus to a solid A for me just talking about it, and I think it has potential to be an S.
I think so too. I think the more you talk about it, like the more I enjoyed it. Like looking back, I really enjoyed it. I mean, I'm like almost like a week removed. So, looking back on it, yeah, I think I would give it a solid A as well. I really enjoyed it and kind of like reliving the moments. This like made me remember how much I liked it.
That was what was happening to me. I was like as I'm talking about it, it's making me realize how much I liked this movie.
Yeah, I don't have anything bad to say other than like nitpicky things.
And I don't think I've liked a movie this much in a while. Like I didn't feel this strongly about Thunderbolts, definitely. I liked Thunderbolts, but I did not feel this strongly about it.
I don't think so either. I mean, like I said, from like open to close, I had a good time.
Yeah, all the
Like there
char-
was never a moment where I was just like, ugh.
all the characters. I think these actors, uh, they showed up and they showed out. Um, Pretty much everybody in the movie was on their job. They were doing exactly what they were supposed to do.
Oh
Just
yeah, you can tell they made a movie that they were going to be proud of.
yes.
So, yeah,
Also shout
excellent.
also shout out to the shout out to the Barovian dictator. I did not think I would enjoy him as much as I did in this movie.
Yeah, like wait, what?
This guy was so unhinged.
He was like, oh my god, when they killed that guy with the falafel, I I was like, oh my god. And he was like clapping
Yes.
and laughing off to the side. I was like, you're a jerk.
Yes. I didn't think that was gonna happen that fast. Like even Lex
Neither
said
did
that.
Lex. He was
Yeah.
like, oh, I was a little quicker than I thought. He's like, I guess I'll just go kill somebody else you love. And what's funny was he was like that news reporter you're always doing interviews with, Clark Kent. Let me go get him. It's like,
I'll go get
brother.
him. I
I was like,
I leaned over to my buddy when he said that, and I was like, if I was Superman, I'd be talking mad shit. Like, go get him, pussy. Go do it.
yeah, go get Clark. Yeah, go get Clark. Go ahead.
Go
Yeah,
ahead.
good luck finding him.
I bet you won't.
I bet you everything you won't find him. Yeah,
Just start talking mad cash money, like.
I bet you everything. I bet you everybody's freedom in here. You won't find him. And you know Lex would take the deal. Not
What?
know.
You just like Lex probably wouldn't take it at first, and you just keep like egging him. And he's like, I gotta, I gotta do it. I gotta do it now.
Yeah, no,
Where's Clark Kent? Where's Clark? He literally like he literally just goes around the Daily Planet, just everyone. Where's Clark? Where's Clark?
it's like, what do you mean? He hasn't been here in 2 days.
He's at home, dude. He went to go visit his family.
It's like, wait, what?
Yeah, he put in PTO last week.
Like, wait. He comes back. He's like, I couldn't find him. I looked everywhere.
It's like, all right, so you gotta set everybody free, bro. That's
Yep.
that's the deal you made.
No, I feel like he'd be like, he would do something. He would be like, yeah, no, I'm not doing that.
Yeah.
Sorry about it. I think it'd be fun though. That would be funny. I laughed at that part when he's like, "Let me go get Clark." I was like, "Oh my goodness!" Like, if only you knew.
If only you knew.
If only you knew how close you really were.
Well,
Yeah.
that was our thoughts of Superman. If you have any thoughts of your own, please leave them down in the comments. Give us a like and a subscribe, and just go watch the movie. Just go watch the movie, please.
No, seriously, yeah, go watch it. Then let us know what your favorite part was, what your favorite character was, anything. I mean, it was like I said, it was an amazing movie.
Truly peak cinema.
Oh yeah, it was cinema.
All right, well, I think we're gonna wrap up here. Conquer, do you have anything you want to pitch?
No. No, not really. You know, I'm on
This is
vacation, so I'm sitting here.
this is the
having
this is
my-
the time where you pitch your stream.
Oh. Yeah, follow me on Twitch. At Conquer the World.
You're
so
on
I'm actually gonna be
Twitch?
building. Yeah, whoa. I'm actually gonna be kind of doing a little bit of like, and it's kind of random in relation to what we're talking about now, but I've been really into like Sims building.
Ooh, Sims.
Yeah, so I've been building a lot on the Sims.
Can you
So-
speak Simlish?
Oh gosh, no. No, I kind of like to like just like when I play The Sims, like I just kind of like to build on it, you know? Like I don't really play too much. That I'm not committed to my saves. I just like to build things, and so yeah, I
Got
might be doing that on my Twitch channel pretty soon.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Well, check that out. Check that out. At Conquer the World on Twitch. And check us out next time. If you liked, leave a like. If you didn't, leave a like anyway, man. Why would you not leave a like? That's rude.
Yeah. And if you have any topic suggestions too, like
leave
for
those
movies.
leave those down in the comments, man. If you want to hear us talking about Fantastic Four, let us know. We would love. I would love. I don't know, but I can't speak for Conquer. She might not be here too long, but.
Okay. Like, dang, all right.
Replaced next week.
Like, hey, like, who is this? I'm like, I caught myself in the Discord called. Like, what are you doing? What is this? What is this I stumbled upon?
You hop in there and somebody else is like, I didn't know that he didn't tell you.
Oh heck no.
Oh man. But yeah, we're gonna go ahead and sign off. Appreciate you guys for listening. Have a good night. Peace.
Bye.